I have a lot to do today, and so I thought I would take you guys along to show you what it's like to do a day of errands in Baja, Mexico. It's definitely pretty different than it is in the US, and I think the biggest difference right off the bat is that here I don't really have a lot of good service. While I was at camp, I did have access to Wi-Fi via Starlink though, and so I wrote a list of all the places I want to hit today, as well as their GPS coordinates. I have pretty much all of Baja downloaded via Google Maps, and so that makes that part a lot easier for me. The first place we're gonna go to is a laundromat. There are 5 laundromats in total in the area that I'm in, and 4 out of the 5 of them are places where they do the service for you. So you bring your laundry in at the beginning of the day and you can pick it up clean and fresh at the end of the day. However, multiple of those laundromats have people leaving reviews saying their clothes have gone missing or have gotten mixed up and that it was a nightmare, and I would just prefer to do my own laundry, to be honest. So the 5th one supposedly has 1 washer and 1 dryer, and we are going to check it out. It's only 8 minutes away. Okay, a bit of a change of plans. I just went to that laundromat and even they said that they would only do it for me. And so I think I'm just going to try it here. There is only 1 woman and 1 washer and dryer, so I feel like the likelihood of my clothes being accidentally mixed up with someone else's is at least a lot lower. And to be honest, I don't think I can go 1 more day without having my sheets washed. They also very conveniently have showers here, so I'm thinking when I come to pick up my laundry at 3, I can also take a shower. And I have only taken van showers for 2 weeks and I'm so ready for indoor plumbing. But I think next up we're gonna go try to fill up water.
Drinking tap water in Mexico is dangerous and will make you sick, but luckily there are purified water businesses located in most of the towns and cities I've been to so far.
Okay, I'm getting water. It's going a little slow, and of course there's other people here that are waiting in line, so I feel kind of bad, but it's been pretty tricky to try to get water here because a lot of the places I go to don't have a garden hose attachment for their with their hoses. Luckily there was one only like 15 minutes from where we were camped, so I got pretty lucky this city, or town rather. Still have 1 more quarter left to fill. Also, for whatever reason, it's been leaking a lot every time I've attached hoses here, so I think I might need to get a new water valve, and all of my towels are in the laundry, so I just had to soak up a bunch of water with a blanket. It is now sopping wet. Anyways, on to the next. Not sure where we're going yet. I need to sit in the van and figure it out. Okay, you know, it really doesn't help that I don't speak Spanish and I'm basically like a newborn baby. Luckily, I do know the all-important lo siento, which, as you might imagine, I've been using a lot. I think these are my only errands in Pescadero, and so now we're gonna go to Todos Santos and do groceries and a few other things that I don't even remember at this rate. Propane, I need to refill propane. For those of you who don't know, my propane is housed in here. I have 2.5 gallons of propane and it's stored in this sealed box. And then there is a hole going out the bottom of my van so that any propane leaks go out into nature and not into my van. That was pretty easy. It ended up costing 101.92 pesos, which is about $5 US or a little over. And now I've got propane. I think out of all of the errands I have to do today, propane fills about the same as it does in the US, and it's a little cheaper here too. I'm looking at my list and I've actually already checked off most of everything, which is awesome because I am gonna take a shower at that laundromat. I'm getting really nervous about that laundromat. I'm scared that maybe I was naive. I handed over all of my laundry and then I was asked to pay up front, and when I asked for a receipt she kind of waved me off. I know that a lot of laundromats work this way here, but I don't know if it's exactly like this. Like, do you usually pay up front? Do you usually not get a receipt? This is my first time being on the road ever getting nervous about having my laundry done. disclosure, that is not at all what shopping in Mexico has been like up until now. There were more vegan food options and things that, like products from the US in that store than I've seen in all of the stores combined since I've been in Baja. The fact that they have Wildlife feta cheese is crazy to me, and I had to pick up vegan lasagna. Are you serious? This is a beautiful homemade vegan lasagna. I can't even tell you how excited I am about this haul. I will say I spent around $50 for just what I got, which does not seem like a lot, but I can't say I'm surprised for a store like that. I think it probably would have been comparable at home.
I thought I would show you guys what a typical mercado or grocery store looks like here in Baja, at least the ones that I've been to so far. This is one of the earlier ones we went to, and there were so many fruits and veggies, pretty much every single one you can imagine, and the only thing that's been difficult to find is tofu and maybe specialty products if you're vegan and are into those, but I haven't minded just eating a very whole foods diet. There are also a ton of things here that you can't find in the US, and overall it's just been so fun finding new products to try. And with that, the next stop in Todos Santos is the Tortilleria.
¿Cuántos? 35.
25. I got the goods. These are the freshest, warmest, most delicious tortillas I have ever had in my entire life. I already ate one off camera. We still have a little more time before I need to go get my laundry, hopefully. So I think what we're gonna do is explore Todos Santos together for a little while. I am going to leave Eliza when I'm walking around, but as you can probably hear, I turned my Max Air fan on, and then I also opened my window, so there's this really generous cross breeze that feels so good. And I also have gotten to the end of this peanut butter jar, so I have gone ahead and cut it in half so that she has some toys to play with while I'm gone, because peanut butter is Eliza's favorite food. We are safe and sound back at home, and it makes me think about how many people told me that I needed to be very alert and wary at all times when I've been in Baja, when the truth is the vast majority of places that we've been to have felt very, very safe. I know there's a few places like Tijuana that can supposedly get pretty sketchy, but here in Todos Santos it is very touristy, and I had no qualms about doing this entire errand day alone. I felt so safe, and more than that, I had such a wonderful time just walking around the town by myself, talking to the vendors, and just kind of taking myself on a little day date. But it's about 3 o'clock, which means it's time for the moment of truth to see if I'm going to get my laundry back. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. But we'll see. Here's what I'm working with for today's shower. We have a nice sink area, toilet, locking door, and here is the shower. And she actually just cleaned it, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I have good news, funny news, and mildly inconvenient news. Good news first, my laundry is not being stolen. I am not getting scammed. Maybe I look silly. Okay, well I know I look silly right now, but maybe I look silly for being scared about that, but just not getting a receipt sketched me out. But I'm just so happy that everything is working out. Funny news, I was also able to take a shower, but I remembered that all of my towels are in the laundry, so I am now wearing a shirt on my head, and this shirt is how I got dry. And the mildly inconvenient news is that my laundry is not going to be done at 3. It's going to be done in another 2.5 hours, which is pretty close to sunset, so I have a little bit of time to kill. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just stay in this parking lot and get some work done and give Eliza some treats and some love, because she has been doing great today. Do you wanna go outside? Do you have to go potty? I came out to the sand pit to take a thumbnail with my laundry, but actually all of the laundry in here is still wet, but the sun is about to set and it's two of our friends' last nights with us. They have to start heading back towards the States and I really want to spend the evening with them, so I think I'm going to just wait to fold the laundry until maybe even tomorrow, maybe tonight, but I'm just so happy that everything went smoothly. I have my clothes and I'm excited to just enjoy the rest of my evening with my friends. Thanks for coming along today, you guys. You made it fun.
Nailed it! I just got so much sand out of my van. One of the I think